Hi, folks. Alright, so Sugar Creek, Missouri, there was a city ordinance put out that forced a family basically to destroy its garden. Now, remember when I said that Venezuela criminalized things like prepping and various things of that sort? Well, this is probably one of those things here. The government does not want you to have extra food. And now we're seeing legislation turn in that direction. And I have one from HUD today which says that they actually don't want mini houses and trailers and various things of that sort around so people can live basically without government services. And this is all about going after preppers because people know that shit is about to come down. And now our government is basically shutting it down via city, state, or federal ordinances. And everybody knows that it's about to hit the fan one way or another, to one degree or another. And now the city and everybody else are getting the orders from the NWO like Venezuela did, where now they're shutting down preppers. And basically, this man has been forced by this ordinance to destroy his garden, folks. Some of the food he used to feed his family, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's the actual thing right there. Bill number 03-30-16, that being the date, that being the bill number. Ordinance number, I can't really read that well, looks like 3985. I mean, that's the actual bill, folks. And this is the actual situation here. Coming from KSHB News. Forces family to destroy vegetable garden. New ordinance forces man to destroy his garden.
He is being targeted.
The city of Sugar Creek passed this ordinance 3 days ago.
My internet's going bad, folks. Just let it happen.
But this family believes that their garden is being unfairly targeted and is at the root of this issue.
There's a radish right there.
To say Nathan Athens loves his garden would be an understatement.
He spent 300 hours this year alone.
I don't know, about 300 hours.
It's important for his family.
I want my family to know where their food's coming from. I don't want to have to go to the grocery store and worry about what was done to that food.
But neighbors and city officials don't see the garden the same way.
I don't know that there would have been a problem with that had the gardens been well kept. They weren't.
Last summer, Athens...
Alright, so you guys get the idea on that, folks. That's his garden after the fact, folks. So it's actually starting. They're trying to find any reason to shut it down. Of course, they're going to get neighbors to say it was an eyesore at this point, or it wasn't at that point, and they're going to mainstream middle the ground it to where they can get him to no longer grow a garden, ladies and gentlemen. I agree, he shouldn't have done it in the front lawn, but guess what? I guarantee you at some point or another, they would have said him growing it in the back would have been illegal as well. And it's coming down, folks, I guarantee you. And this is the start of attacking preppers. I guarantee you this, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee it. Now, I completely agree with the fact that they had at least some legal situation involving planting it where your front grass is. Fine, that guy should have known that. However, this is the start, folks. This happened in Sugar Creek, Missouri. There's a new ordinance in Sugar Creek, Missouri that restricts the use of agriculture on properties in the city. And that's basically it right there. You cannot feed your family via your own means within the properties of the city. Right then and there, folks, that explains the entire situation. Can I get an amen? Because they're going the route of Venezuela. Next will be, well, you know what? He had food stored for over 2 months. What's going to happen? That guy's out of his mind. Go in and get the extra rations. And get this guy some psychiatrist help. What, you think this is wrong? Remember that story I put up about a year back? About that kid that was on I forget what it is, some kind of niacin, iodine, or something like that, and it was helping all his medical problems. And the kid got off all his government-funded pharmaceutical drugs because one little supplement decided, or rather it was given to him, and it was basically decided that he no longer needed all his government meds. And they came and they took the kids away because of this. This is the same situation, folks. I guarantee it, folks. Now, see, this guy doesn't understand this, and he understood it a little bit differently, that he had the legal right. No. You are basically on their property. You do not have the legal right. Oh, you bought the property? Yes, but city ordinance still over trumps you. And there will be no agriculture in the city limits by the civilian or whatever authority they're claiming. What was their exact language? There's a new ordinance in Sugar Creek, Missouri that restricts the use of agriculture on property in the city. Yeah, it restricts the use of agriculture. In other words, people who have property are not going to be able to do agriculturally related things. And I guarantee this would extend to prepping and everything else. And that's exactly what's happening here. Exactly.